Hi, I'm here with Emily Ernest from the Glass Growers Gallery. Welcome, Emily.
Thank you so much.
I know it's been about 2 years since you acquired the gallery.
Yes, yeah.
Wow, time flies.
Mhm.
It was a well-known establishment already.
Yes, absolutely.
Why don't you talk to me about how you got interested in it to acquire it, and then also how the SBDC may have assisted along that way.
Yeah, absolutely. So I would say actually the pandemic period definitely did have something to do with it in the positive. I feel like that time of introspection and just the whole world quieting and shutting down really got me thinking about, what I wanted the next chapter of my life to look like. And in that process, I really wanted to find something that gave me opportunities to express a lot more creativity and just to be in a setting where I was able to really kind of run with different ideas and do something more entrepreneurial. So those kinds of things sort of laid the groundwork. I was in this group called a dream group where we all talked about our dreams for the future and kind of big time goals and everything. So that also kind of laid some groundwork. And then when I saw the article about the business being for sale, I decided to reach out to gather more information. Didn't think it would go beyond that, especially with the weird time in the world. But I really enjoyed talking with the previous owner, Deb Bahanian, and learning more about the ins and outs of the business. So I think it's a really special place, and there's a reason it's been so long lived in Erie. And I am so happy to be a part of it now. The SBDC was a huge resource in that process of purchasing the business. There were so many moving parts to coordinate in that process, and just having that sounding board, that kind of helping me put all the steps in the right order, help connect me with legal support, loan opportunities, things like that. As well as just guidance, asking the right questions and gathering the right information and making sense of all the tax forms and documents. And all of that was a huge help in that process.
I know that you do a lot of collaboration with local artisans.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that, please.
So yeah, we have over 60 different artists from the region currently featured at the gallery. We have just so much talent in this area and skill, of course, it goes hand in hand with that. And we have such a wonderful established network of artists. So that was something really great about taking over a pre-existing business. I wasn't starting from square one. And I really just enjoyed getting to know the artists and their different crafts throughout my time as owner. So yeah, we have such a variety. We have so much art featured in our space, as well as rotating exhibits. And it's really great to have that opportunity to really embrace and showcase some of the beauty created by individuals in our area.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, I think you had mentioned to me that your dad was an artist.
My grandfather.
Your grandfather.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's sort of been in your blood.
Yes, we took a lot of art classes together growing up. So I always enjoyed that a lot.
That's very cool. What are you hoping for the holiday season?
We're excited. We're ready for it. We're going to start doing some decorating this week. We have a holiday open house coming up on Saturday, the 6th or the 5th. And yeah, we're just so excited for all that's ahead and to really just have lots of events, get people together, help match them with the perfect gifts. So yeah, it's going to be fun.
I know this is a little bit of a sore subject, but I think down the road it's going to be a big deal. But the construction going on right in your neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
Right across your street, right in front of you. Yeah. Have you felt the effects of that? Let me ask that.
Yes, we have felt the effects of it. It's definitely made it more challenging to get to us. We have a lot of customers say that they haven't been able to find parking, or just once they got there, they got frustrated not knowing whether or not they could actually get to us with all the construction vehicles. So that part's been difficult, but we certainly see what's on the horizon. There's a great vision for downtown, so much to do in a close proximity. It's going to be so much fun when it's all completed, but also as we have grand openings and hit other milestones along the way. So we're so excited to celebrate with our neighbors. I think our block's going to be really incredible with all the bright, colorful like building exteriors from the Children's Museum, Art Museum, and us. And we just, yeah, we can't wait to go be patrons at all those businesses and to really sing the praises and tell out of towners, all the things they can do close by.
So Bill, you mentioned the construction, that just jogged my memory. There's many different ways that you can come into owning your own business, and you purchased a business that was already in existence. What kind of challenges did you experience transitioning from something that's already existing?
Right. It's a lot to learn about. That's one major thing. I think the staff members staying on was such a huge benefit in that way, because if they had left at the same time as the ownership changed, it would have been very hard to play catch up and find out all that information that came with especially such a long tenured business. So it's really, that definitely has unique challenges, especially because it's such a long time that people sometimes ask about things they purchased, back in the 80s. And so it's an adventure to try to dig up that kind of information or make those connections. But luckily I have a team with good memories, a good sense, and good learners and everything. So really that's been a huge benefit in being able to step into a role like this.
Yeah, that is a big plus. How would you best describe your gallery?
Yeah, so it's eclectic. It's I think there's a lot of magic in it. I think there's a lot of things that kind of pull together to just give you a sense of being surrounded by art and beauty and things that have a lot of intentionality put into them during the creation process. Yeah, I like that it can be a peaceful space for people. I think a lot of times people come there when they're stressed and just kind of are able to take a breath and just kind of appreciate some different types of beauty and craft. And so I think those are some of the things that sort of characterize glass growers and what makes it special.
I would agree. I was wondering if you were going to use the word eclectic, because that's what I think of.
Oh, yeah.
Any other plans for the future? I mean, where do you see yourself going?
Yeah, so next year we're going to take on some more artist workshops, try to provide more opportunities for people to learn from all that talent that is there, and learn that process and have those experiences together. So that should be fun. We're looking to do more collaborations where we have shows and things that can benefit different nonprofits and charities in the area. We've done a few of those and really enjoyed it so far. And so that's something we'll be looking into in the future. And yeah, just kind of continuing to build on what works and listen to customers and what they want, and the community, and just kind of evolve as the overall downtown district evolves with us.
So for people that are looking for you, where are you located?
So we're at 10 East 5th Street, right next door to the Erie Art Museum main entrance. We are accessible from both directions by foot currently, and a lot of the different bus routes and things have stops nearby. And there is usually a lot of parking around the park, which is only really a block away. New parking garage coming soon. So.
Well, Emily, I'd really like to thank you for stopping in today and sharing your story. It is a tough acquisition when you take over a already established successful business, and to take it to a next level. I think you're on your way to doing that, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. I am so grateful for all the support you've given me throughout the process, and so excited for what's ahead.